The honeymoon period. So what is it? Why is it? Why does it end? Why is it there in the first place? So uh, here's kind of how it works. So when you first start dating somebody, we tend to see the best in people first, usually. And we also, maybe this explains that, we put our best foot forward. So we're not noticing those potential red flags. We're not noticing sort of our dating history and our dating patterns. We're just kind of like, I'm just hoping for the best, right? I'm going to jump in and just, this one's going to be the right one. And finally, I'm going to find my soulmate. And we just don't see those things. And again, it's partly because the other person, also, it's us, we're doing that too, is putting their best foot forward. They're showing the things to the people they're attracted to that from their own experience, those people tend to be attracted to, right? So I talk all the time about the sexual personalities, and we tend to date, meaning you've as well, you have dated somebody who's sort of your opposite as far as the sexual personality, and you know what they're looking for. So if somebody's like this one, who they're maybe more of an introvert, they're like, oh, if I have to kind of project as though I'm kind of an extrovert, because this person likes to go out to parties and they like to go dancing and stuff. So I'll say I like those things, because maybe I kind of like those things, but maybe I don't really love those things. So we tend to present ourselves as how we think the other person will like us the most. And it's, again, because of our dating history. So we're sort of showing this pleasing side. We don't really put it all out there because partly because we think it might shock them, like, oh, this is totally not somebody I would want to date. But also because we're so used to somebody doing that. Well, like, we all know you're wearing a certain thing, you're showering, you're looking your best, you're saying the best things about yourself and whatever. So because we know that we all do that, if someone shows up and they're showing all of their true self, we're thinking, is this the best of them? Like, aren't they showing the best part of them? If this is the best that this person has to offer, I'd hate to see the worst, right? So that kind of goes into play as well. So that's why we do that, because it's like, we get it, we know what you're looking for, so we sort of show these best of us qualities that the other person wants to see. So why does it go away? Well, because we get comfortable. So we kind of show these best of us things, and the typical thing, or the typical thing, but the sort of the joke is, like, once you get comfortable with your partner, you can fart in front of them. You do these things that you would never do on the first date. And you like burp or fart, or like, why are they all bodily noises? But more private things, right? You're more discreet about things. And so you hide these things, and now you're more relaxed when the relationship is going farther and longer, and you sort of ease into this comfort of being yourself. So the person that maybe didn't like to going out to parties or going dancing, whatever, is more truthful about that now. It's like, I really don't like doing that. And this person's like, oh, well, they maybe become more outgoing. They held back a bit because they knew that the people I usually go out with don't like me bugging them to go dancing all the time or whatever. So now we tend to be more of the opposite personality and tend to move away. And this person who maybe projected a more sexual way of being at first eases back and goes, I don't have to have sex as much. This person tends to be on what I call sexual cycles. Look at that video. So that now they are relaxed and knowing, oh, we don't have to have sex as much. And this person's like, I thought we were having sex all the time. Where'd that person go? So these are the things that can happen when the honeymoon period tends to end. That's why these sexual personalities, understanding sort of what you are, what your partner is so important. So you know that the honeymoon period doesn't necessarily have to go away. Once you understand how all this works, you can do things to sort of bring it back and kind of get that relationship back to where it was, in all ways, but especially for what we're talking about, especially in the sexy time department. So if you have any questions about these, put them below, reach out to me. You can DM me. if you want to really get a handle on this and say, you know what, Jonathan, I've gotten used to this absence of a sex life, or absence of the sex life that I know it could be, or that it was, or that I would want it to be, reach out to me. Sometimes I'll do just the free strategy call, and that can handle it. Sometimes people really need that personalized assistance from me to get back on track and get that relationship in all ways to be the relationship that you've always dreamed it could be. I'll see you on the next video.